Hi guys, welcome to the my 2.1.10, which is count method. It is subtopic of the string methods, and in general it is string topics. So let's get started with the count method. So what it means, count is just like counting how many items like specifically we choose that into the like string variable. For example, we'll create there a text, and after that we will check like specific things like how many times in our string. So yeah, you can read in here like it is here. You can, as you can see, how many times a given substring occurs. That means. All right, let's get started. I will give you some tips into that video because in somewhere like you need to use some different methods to check things, okay? Let's say we have a text. In text, we have dates and times. For example, um, for today, let's say 08, 04, and 23, like that, 2023. At let's say um let's use dot. I will not use the slash. All right, let's use dot. We have that one. All right, and let's say I have two times that, like that, and the just time is different in this case, but the date will be same. Okay, like date will be same, time will be different. Let's do three times, for example. That's the example, guys. Make it like maybe 15 p.m., another one 16 and 17 p.m. Okay, so I will show you now how it works. Let's say I want to count in like how many times we have dot. So we can count it in here like that, like one, two, let's like follow the blue, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Nine times, right? Now I want to check that, how I can do it. So I can't do it with the len method. So if you say len in here, sorry, it will just count all items. So all the substrings, right? All the ladders, I mean. When you do that, you will get this result as you see here, 1 minute. All right, so I need to do print here. Sorry, just forget that. Okay, let's do print at. Okay, let's come back to here and close that. Run that and see here 70 times. So we have 70 ladders in here in total. White space is also included that. So it is 70 times, right? But I want to check specifically this dots. We already counted that it was like 7 times, right? So 9 times, sorry, as you see. Sorry, by the way, let's go down all the way. Let's count the other values too. So, okay, how I can do that? I can say new text and text. This is our variable, which is we're working on it. As you can see here, we have count string method. We have many more of them, but we want to check the count, right? Let's click on it and just open that. As you can see here, it says like add their string quotation, string values. For example, we need to add there some information like what we want to check. Like dots or even zeros or even whatever else we want to do, right? So in this case, I want to say dot. Yeah, I just want to check how many dot in this text. All right, the solution will be there. Let's say new text, and by the way, type it in it. New text. Yeah, when you run that, bam, 9 times. This one is our len method. It is just checking length of this text, string text, and the other one count is just checking how many dots into this text. All right, we know that 9 times, right? We already counted. What if we say comma? We want to check comma. It will help in the future, like if you are working on some projects and if you want, like if you consider like how many items into the my like string, uh, string variable. So just you can check with the count method. Okay, maybe you have many more dates and you want to be sure, but there is different, like there are so many different dates and you want to check only like 8/4/2023, for example. You can just make it like with the count. You can just add this into that and you can check it. Let's check how many comma we have. Two, right? One of them here, the second one in here. For example, let's say, as I told you before in here, I want to check date. As you know, we have three times. Yeah. So we can just add it in here and we can just say count it. It will give you three. Can you see that? Already in here, we have three times that one, right? But if you say how many, for example, we can check also add. Let's say add and let's run it. It will say three times because one of it here, here, and three. So you can do it like as I mentioned before, when you working with the string and you have a variable and you have many more dates times like that, and you just want to check the specifically some dates, it will be so much helpful for you. The another case I want to tell you about, let's close that, come back to the here. So for example, you want to check like is that one really into that string? How you can check it like with the true false, I mean boolean. So don't try that one. I will show you right now. So some of the guys is just doing it like that. Let's say count and just they're adding like let's say this one. I mean yeah, like that, and just saying like greater than zero. I mean it is the way, okay, it is greater than zero like three times we have that one, but it is not clear way to check this, let's run it and see what I mean. So yeah, do that and see. All right, it's saying true, but I just want to suggest you that don't do it like that. It is really so affordable way. I will tell you one way, which is just close that and put X here. Like, don't try that. You can just say, guys, like, add this into that, and you can say in text. That's all. You don't need to write a lot of codes like that with the count. It is really not efficient way, which is we talking about. You can use in operator in this case to check it. It will say true. Did you see that? That's the way how we're using count method. So that's all for this class. See you in another class. Another class will be about remove prefix is another string method helps us to remove the prefix into the string. See you there. Thank you so much for joining.